All right, y'all. We are in the building. Okay. So, let's go ahead and let's jump into this. So, this is the stream for my album Torah Tapes 2. I have made this album over the last few months. I've just been doing song by song by song. And if you guys don't know, I had did my first album, which was the first Torah tape. So this is the second album from what you would call Torah tapes. And on these albums, we put a lot of emphasis on Torah. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's called Torah tapes, obviously. So in case you're not aware, this is the first album right here. And this one was like an R&B kind of album. Like I wanted to do something more R&B flavor. So this is the first album, you know what I'm saying? Torah tapes. And it had 9 songs. It was a very short album because my albums usually be like 14 to like 20 songs, 14 or more songs essentially. And for this one, when I started Torah tapes, the first Torah tapes, I was like, okay, you know what? I kind of want to just finish this because I already wanted to start working on the RE album. So I basically dropped it at 9 songs. Then I started working on RE. And whenever I make albums, I immediately like start right on the next one. Like I'm already like 2 songs into my next album. You know what I'm saying? So I jump into albums right away. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to jump into this stream. And we're going to start with the first song. Now, the first song is the intro to this album, Torah Tapes. And I have this sister. Her name is Mrs. Yahuda. And she's kind of just like opening the album and kind of introducing it. I kind of wanted to, like, it's almost like half live, half studio type of album. So let's play the first song. This is the intro to the album here.
Hey, Esau! I love that boy so much. Esau is the mind behind this album, and we praise Yahuda for him. Welcome, everybody, to Torah Tapes 2. Yexer has asked me to open this album. I am Miss Yahu. I would like to introduce the Abari, Yashar Ali Khwaya, Yaga Yahuwa Yahusha. Let's show them some love as they join us here on stage.
Okay, so it's like the intro, you know what I'm saying? And this next song, Esau's The End of the World, brings together the Abari Yasharali choir. Okay, now I found these people. Okay, so I, went and gathered these voices together. Okay, people I knew that could sing, and I told them exactly how to do this. You feel what I'm saying? Because, I've been in music for a long time. So if there's one thing about me, it's not that I just know how to make beats. It's not just that I know how to rap. It's not that I have a decent singing voice. I have a good ear. I've been playing the piano since I was like 12. You know what I'm saying? So I know music very, very well. And so I just told them, like, you know what? We're going to just do a song about Esau, because it's like, how can we not talk about him? You know what I'm saying? And I figured, why not just do a choir gospel kind of thing to it? And so this is the song that she's, bringing the choir on stage for. And this is Esau is the End of the World.
Jesus is the Edomite king. Jesus was the creation of Edom to Yahushua HaMashiach. We cleave with Edom. It's waste treason. So that's why now Jesus is a false name. And the image we all know of Jesus is made in Esau's likeness. We all know melanin is a gift from Yahuwah. Yeah. I smell red soup. I smell red hot soup. Let me told you, I smell that red soup. Stop wanting soup. You can't get your birthright. You can't get your birthright. No, for sure. You can't get to hold your soup. Hold the soup. Run back to your soup. You can't get your birthright. You can't get your birthright. Then run back to your soup. Esau is the end of the world. Your kingdom will fall down. You cannot hide your king and dwell in person. It's all game. Yeah. Esau will fall down. Oh yeah. Esau will fall down. You wanted soup. You get red soup. Esau is the end of the world. And Jacob, the beginning of the world that follows. Esau is gonna fall. Has oppressed us. Beating us down. But Esau will be struck down. And his kingdom destroyed. Esau will no longer prosper over Jacob.
All right. So that is Esau is the end of the world. Now the next song is Black Lives Scattered, the remix, and it's called the Regathering Remix. So once we've been scattered, Yahuwah will regather. Now this is a remix to a song I had did back in 2022, or was it 23? Perpetually Esteemed. Yeah, that was 2023. That was last year, the Gregorian year of 2023. I did on my album Perpetually Esteemed, I did a song called Black Lives Scattered. And I just was like, you know what? Because the second Exodus is near, why not just remix it and do, you know, a regathering remix? And so this song is the Black Lives Scattered regathering remix. I just kind of laid down a piano and you know what I'm saying, some R&B type drums, and this is Black Lives Scattered, the regathering remix.
So many black lives scattered and then black lives matter. CERN summoning demons with that antimatter. They censoring the truth, all the lies that I shatter. And these labels getting paid when they sacrifice these rappers. Black lives scattered and then black lives matter. CERN summoning demons with that antimatter. They censoring the truth, all the lies that I shatter. And these labels getting paid when they sacrifice these rappers. Black lives scattered and then black lives matter. CERN summoning demons with that antimatter. They censoring the truth, all the lies that I shatter, and these labels getting paid when they sacrifice these rappers. Hey, they really hate the truth. We the people of the book. The evil will mislead you when his Hebrews got them shook. Who else do you know fits the prophecies of Scripture? We are Yasharel. Bible paints a clear picture. The lies don't hold truth and they fear make them quiver. They treat us so salty and their tears will taste bitter. The truth beat the brakes off these snakes when they sliver. Psalms 105:15 on whoever laid the finger. What's one way to kill us? Better ask Margaret Sanger. Injustice is a spark that will rouse up our anger. And when we speak so boldly, we can quiet all the chatter. Abortion kill our babies in the most violent manner. Yahuwah sing Yahusha cause he is the only answer. The Negro is the Hebrew and your hatred is the cancer. This song to my people scattered to the four corners. We fed up with these KZRs feel like dogs being cornered. So many black lives scattered and then black lives matter. CERN summoning demons with that antimatter. They censoring the truth, all the lies that I shatter. And these labels getting paid when they sacrifice these rappers. Black lives scattered and then black lives matter. CERN summoning demons with that antimatter. They censoring the truth, all the lies that I shatter. And these labels getting paid when they sacrifice these rappers. Black lives scattered and then black lives matter. CERN summoning demons with that antimatter. They censoring the truth, all the lies that I shatter, and these labels getting paid when they sacrifice these rappers.
Hey, Yaxer.
All right, so that was Black Lives Scattered, the Regathering remix. Now the next song is probably one of my favorite tracks that I've done on this. This is another collaboration that I did with these three beautiful daughters of Zion. And I decided, you know, when I was putting this song together, I knew I wanted to do something more 90s R&B girl group type stuff. And I didn't have a name for them. I just was like, okay, I want you to sing this part. I want you to do these harmonies. And I couldn't think of a name for them. And then one day it just came to me. Shim Zion. Shim Zion means songs of Zion. I thought that was so prolific. I thought that was so powerful. I was like, that's what I'm going to call y'all. Shim Zion. Songs of Zion. You feel me? And so I was like, all right, we're going to go with that. They did an amazing job. All praises. And I definitely want to work with them again because they did that thing for real. They got all the words right. And you know what I'm saying? The harmonies was on point. And some people say, oh, she sound like Beyonce. I'm like, well, you know, she kind of got that sound. But I just thought the harmonies and everything they did and the way they carried it out was just so amazing. So yeah, Shim Zion. And I know this is Kiara's like favorite song. I remember when I was like working on the track, I used to play like the demo version of it before I finished it. And she was like, I can't wait till you drop this. And I was like, yeah. But yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. So this is All Esteem to Yahuda featuring Shim Zion, Songs of Zion.
Trust the Most High, Yahuwah.
Hey, Yaxer.
Yahuda, nothing is all can do to me. Yahuda, you're my king. Yahuda, all the great. Yahuda, I saw my team.
Hey, Yaxer.
One thing about me that I always say is when it comes to music, if I can't sing it a certain kind of way, I can find someone that can do it exactly, because everything when it comes to music for me is in my head. So I have this thing. I didn't realize this was actually a gift until someone that's famous said that they have the same thing as Kanye. But I have this condition called Synthesia or Synthesia. That's what it's called, Synthesia. Where when I hear music, I see colors. Okay? That's why every video I do, there's a certain color scheme to it. Every visual I do, there's a certain color scheme to it. I see colors when I hear music. It doesn't matter if it's from the radio. It don't matter if it's my own music. It don't matter if it's, you know what I'm saying, something on a stream or whatever. Music itself makes my brain see colors. And I literally see visual colors floating in front of me when I hear music notes. And I didn't realize, like, I thought that's how everybody sees music. So music for me is not just like listening. It is an audio and visual and color experience. So that's why y'all realize, like, when I talk about music, I explain it in a way that seems like it's something that's really deep, because it is. You hear what I'm saying? For me, I don't listen to music the same way the average person does. And that's why I put so much effort into everything that I do music, because at the end of the day, if I die, okay, you know what I'm saying, Yahuda will protect me. I ain't saying I ain't speaking nothing. I'm just saying that if something were to happen to me, what legacy would I have? It's the art that I make. It's what I do. It's what, and not just the music, right? Anybody can have a catalog, but it's my devotion to Yahuwah, Yahusha, the devotion to the names, the devotion to the truth, making music because of the truth. You know what I'm saying? So all praises to the Most High. But yeah, all right, let's keep going. The next song, y'all know, is a song I played many times. It's called The Beat Goes On. And this song, I was going through a really hard week, and I was just thinking about some of the things that we struggle with in these last days and in this land of our captivity, how hard it's been. And, you know, I made the song as an encouragement to myself and to everybody that listens. Like, this world is going to continue to be evil, bro. All right? It's going to continue to be wicked. It's going to continue to push homosexuality. It's going to continue to push unaliving your children. It's going to continue to, you know, gun down young men in the street and come for the black woman. And all these agendas is always going to work against you. But always keep your mind on Yahuwah always. Remember what it says in his word. Remember what he's promised to us. You got to hold true to what Yahuwah says, because at the end of the day, the beat goes on. The beat goes on. And sometimes you just have to remind yourself that because the beat goes on, keep your focus on Yahuwah always. Remember what he said. I understand we get tired of this place. We want to go home. We fed up. But he got us.
Hey, the beat goes on and on and on and on. The beat goes on and on and on and on. Yeah, the beat goes on and on and on and on. Beat goes on and on and on and on. Hey, the beat goes on and on and on and on. The beat goes on and on and on and on. Yeah, the beat goes on and on and on and on. Beat goes on and on and on and on. Yeah, we all going through it, yeah, the struggle is real. Babylon gon' fall, she in trouble for real. The great harlot being judged, and she knows what's the deal. And she feeds on Negro blood, and she lives just to kill. How many times will these presidents play in our faces? How many times is it proven that this country is racist? When the police pull me over, man, I don't feel the safest. I'm returning to the covenant, the way of the ancients. Keep the laws and commandments, yeah, it's back to the basics. The good news of Yahusha, yeah, we make it pervasive. I reject Babylon, and I don't claim a culture. She is surely dying out, the nation swarming like vultures. How much longer, my Allure? Tell me how much longer? I'm tired of this harlot, every day feels like torture. It's true what they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. America's not my home, I'm just a stranger and foreigner. Tell me how much longer? Father, how much longer? It's true what they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Become a new creature, shed the flesh of the former. America's not my home, I'm just a stranger and foreigner. Yeah, hey, the beat goes on and on and on and on. The beat goes on and on and on and on. Yeah, the beat goes on and on and on and on. Beat goes on and on and on and on. Hey, the beat goes on and on and on and on. The beat goes on and on and on and on. Yeah, the beat goes on and on and on and on. Beat goes on and on and on and on. I'm so tired of America, for real. The spiritual warfare has been unrelenting. But what's written about this nation will be fulfilled. And I do not believe his people Yasharal and those who have been grafted in have much longer to wait. We are seeing the fall of Babylon before our very eyes. And she isn't going to fall without a fight. But we must always remember who is fighting for us. That is Yahuwah, our Alua, and he always prevails. The second Exodus is coming, and I declare and decree destruction upon this nation and all the lands by which his children have been scattered. Father, I call for insufferable, irreparable wrath upon her and the nations who have drunk of her wine and have taken crafty counsel against your hidden ones. No matter how hard it gets, I trust you, Yahuwah, with every fiber of my being, and I know you are with me. Come what may, I walk in your word, because the beat goes on and on and on.
Hey, Yaxer.
All right, so that was The Beat Goes On. Some people ask me about the drums on that, you know what I'm saying, the percussion. Sometimes when I'm making my beats, when I'm programming my drums, sometimes I will use the most weirdest sounds that you don't normally hear on beats. I actually have a song. I'm not going to play it right now, but I have a song. I have a song that literally has water drips sounds in it, like a water faucet dripping water. I just, you know what I'm saying? Because I like to experiment and do different things. So that sound was actually the percussion was like of actual beatboxing. And I just took that, put a kick on it, and I made it hit on every snare. You know what I'm saying? So every 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4. You know what I'm saying? And then I thought that it would just be a nice element. Instead of using like a normal snare or a normal clap, I decided to just use that instead and replace it. So a lot of times in music, you'll hear my drums. When you listen to my drum, you'll notice something about my production. You'll notice a lot of times the drums I use are very different sounding. There's always some kind of percussive element that's not normally what you hear in hip hop. My melodies and stuff, they be, you know what I'm saying, they be on point, but you'll also notice in my music, I blend genres, right? So for example, Black Messiah is like a soulful song, but if you listen to those drums, that is Afrobeat. Black Lives Scattered, that is an R&B piano, you know what I'm saying? Well, actually, I mean, you know, I guess that's kind of like R&B in general. I love rapping over R&B stuff. You know, I just have many different types of genres where I just blend stuff. You know, that's one of the things about me I think is different is like I blend. You You know, y'all heard that one song I did. Yahuwah, Holy Father, hallelujah, be forever praised. My purpose is in service, my heart lifted and my hands are raised. That's over a dang rock beat, over some hard guitars and stuff like that. So with, you know, trap drums. So I blend genres, and I think that's kind of like what gives me my own signature style and stuff like that. I'm just a fan of just blending stuff all the time. So all praises to the Most High. All right, let's keep going. All right, now the next song, shout out to Athamar. So this song, for those who don't know the origin story of this song, I wrote this song when the Sonia Massey thing happened. I was so bothered by what that devil did to that woman. And it's like at that moment, I was crying out like, Father, get us out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not going to get better. It's just not going to get better. Started writing a song. 400 years, Father, get us out of here. You know what I'm saying? I just started singing it. And then I was like, then it came to me. Fight for us, he shall. Fight for us, he shall. 400 years. And I hit him up. I was like, Athamar, I was like, can you just help me with this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sing it for me. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? We'll just do it like that. Or, you know, we'll do it because this whole situation is bothering me. And him, he's more kind of like, he don't really be on social media like that. He don't really be out there like that. But I know the dude can sing. You know what I'm saying? He's, you know, he's from the hood and all of that. But he is a soulful dude. You know what I'm saying? So I hit him up and I was like, I played it for him. And I was like, can you like do this? He was like, yeah, I got you. And he literally got it back to me in a few hours. And he nailed it from like perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So this is Yahuwah, We Need You, featuring Athamar. And you know, he ain't never been on an album or nothing. He just be singing, but he don't really like take it seriously. I think he should, honestly. But you know, he kind of just not really big on social media and all that other stuff. But he did a really good job on this song, and I'm really proud of how it sounds. A lot of people seem to be responding very well to this record, and I'm really proud of it, how it came out. And you know, it kind of gives me Donnell Jones vibes. That's what he kind of reminded me of, is Donnell Jones. You know what I'm saying? What was that one song he did? I'm needing you, I'm wanting you, tell me what's up. So we wanted to do like a neo soul kind of old school R&B kind of song, and his voice is just perfect for that. So this is Yahuwah, We Need You, featuring Athamar. All praises. Here we go.
Hey, Yaxer.
Father, get us out of here. 400 years we have lived in a state of fear. The police hung us like we're deer. Yasharal has shed so many tears. Yahuwah, we need you. Yahusha, we need you. Yahuwah, deliver our Aloha, deliver us. America with the triple K. Judgment surely is coming your way. For 400 years oppressed, for 400 years distressed. No way white supremacy will fall. Babylon will fall, America will fall. Yahuwah, burn it all down. Yahusha, burn it down. Bring fire and pestilence to every heathen that's around. We had enough, oh my Father, how much longer, oh why? Oh, it don't make sense. Father, we need some recompense. Burn it down. Babylon, burn it down. Abba, burn it down. Oh, yeah. My down. My baby, yeah. 400 years. To hell with Donald Trump. Hair slick back. Kamala Harris ain't black. I ain't siding with no Democrats. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, Yaxer.
Yes, all praises to Yahuwah. That Yahuwah, we need you. It just, you know what I'm saying? It's just it hits, you know, in the soul, and it's just that bridge, that fight for us, he shall, because he will fight for us. So all praises to the Most High. And I'm hearing a lot of people talk about the Donald Duck, Donald Trump line. I had wrote a song, like a diss song to Donald Trump called Controlled Opposition. I was like, politicians playing their positions. I don't vote. No, that is my decision. Donald Trump, hair slicked back like Donald Duck. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? We're going to just use this in the song, bro. Because when I look at his hair or that wig or that toupee or whatever you want to call it, I just think it's like, it reminds me of Donald Duck. It's like slick back. Like, and I'm like, how can y'all take him seriously? Look at his hair. Come on, dude. Oh boy. Okay. All right, moving on. So this next song is about contemplation, sunsets. And you know, I kept the production on this very minimalistic. Just a very, very simple chord progression. And this song is about contemplation. You know, a lot of times coming into this truth, you look into your life. You look back on your life. You look back on, you know what I'm saying, some of the mistakes you've made, you know, not knowing who you are, and just even when you look at the situations we find ourselves in a lot of times spiritually, or, you know, just what we deal with ever since we came into this awakening. Sometimes you just, even our ancestors, what they've done to Yahuwah, their disobedience, their unwillingness to walk in obedience to him. This song is more so me thinking about our people, what our forefathers have done to the Father, but it also is almost like a time machine going back to me when I was a child and I was sitting there. You know, I used to sit out on the back porch and we had like this big area where you could watch the sunset. And this is just a song of just about contemplation, just thinking, just in that moment of thinking. Sometimes you have to, you know, leave social media. You have to kind of disconnect from everything around you and just spend time thinking and focusing on Yahuwah, meditating on him. You know, trying to think, how much more can I do for the Father? Am I doing enough for Yahuwah? You know, and this is just one of those moments of me just being in a state of contemplative thinking. All right. And please hit the like button if you haven't. All right. So this is Sunsets. This is probably one of my favorite songs from the album too.
Hey, Yaxer.
Sunsets in the middle of June, the sun sets, and I'm thinking about you. Sunsets in the middle of June, the sun sets, and I'm thinking about you. Sunsets in the middle of June, the sun sets, and I'm thinking about you. Sunsets in the middle of June, sun sets, and I'm thinking about you.
is my final destination. I venture to a state of contemplating preservation. Cried out to the Most High in a place of desperation. Another spiritual battle, we await restoration. Be still, says Yahuda, cause vengeance is mine. I'm dependent on repentance, yeah, I seek the divine. So greatly obsolete are the thoughts in my mind. As a believer of the truth, yeah, my faults are all mine. If Yahusha overcame, then I can too. With the Ruach of Yahuda, nothing I can't do. And this truth that I'm speaking, it is now hate speech. And the word can cut deeply what does true faith teach. Shama, oh Yahuda, Father, I know that you hear me. I'm in need of reciprocity, increasingly weary. When I didn't really know you, I wasn't nearly as needy. But I stand on your word freely, deeply, and keenly.
Sun sets in the middle of June, the sun sets, and I'm thinking about you. Sun sets in the middle of June, the sun sets, and I'm thinking about you. Sun sets in the middle of June, the sun sets, and I'm thinking about you. Sunsets in the middle of June, sunsets, and I'm thinking about you.
Father, I lay my burdens down, yeah, my life in your hands. And the truth cuts like a knife, but I keep your commands. May I prove myself worthy, not condemned to be damned. I see my enemies plotting, they contending to scam. Deliver me, Yahuda, from the tongues of deceit. Cause my enemies to stumble so they become meek. It is you who made the water turn from bitter to sweet. Rain manna from the heavens so your people could eat. Stiff-necked and rebellious covenants we ain't keep. This exactly why our people getting shot in the streets. Scattered among the heathens of reproach and mystique. An object of derision with no hope and no peace. Went from church to the truth, yeah, the lies have now ceased. With Yahushua HaMashiach, my shalom is increased. Return to the Torah, yeah, I stand as your priest. With Yahushua HaMashiach, my shalom is increased.
Hey, youngster.
Sunsets in the middle of June, the sun sets, and I'm thinking about you. Sunsets in the middle of June, the sun sets, and I'm thinking about you. Sunsets in the middle of June, sun sets, and I'm thinking about you.
All right, so that was Sunsets. And like I said, it's one of those type of songs. It kind of reminds me of the song that I did on my Shim album called Autumn Fall. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I have seasonal type songs, like songs that fit certain seasons. And since I've already done like an autumn fall song and I've done like a sunset song, I want to maybe do one for like eventually each season. So like I want to do one for like spring. I want to do one for winter. I want to do one for summer and stuff like that. But yeah, Sunsets I think is a good song to watch the sunset too. Somebody wrote me and said that they like this song when they drive. If you're going on one of those long drives, this might be a good song to listen to. It's just a moment just to kind of contemplate and think about things. I think there's a lot of emotion that comes from this song. And that's why it's like when y'all listen to me rap sometimes on songs, I think what's different about me, at least from my own perspective and what people have told me, is that there's so much emotion in the rapping on certain songs. Not every song. Some songs, my flow is just kind of like, you know, the way it is. But on songs like that, you hear the emotion come out. You feel the emotion come out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, deliver me, Yahuda, from the tongues of deceit. Help my enemies to stumble so they become meek. It was you who made the water turn from bitter to sweet. Rain manna from the heavens so your people could eat. Stiff-necked and rebellious covenants we ain't keep. That's exactly why our people getting shot in the street. You feel what I'm saying? That came from a place of pain. I get tired of seeing, you know what I'm saying, what's happening to us out here. I get tired of the Sonia Massey situations. I get tired of, you know what I'm saying, the just constant oppression. That hurts. You know what I'm saying? And it's like me as a person, I'm asking, you know, don't cause my enemies to, you know what I'm saying, not have a chance to get themselves right with him. Help them become meek. Sometimes you got to stumble to become meek. So I'm not wishing death upon all my enemies. I'm hoping some of them will repent. And that's the humility that we have to have sometimes when we're dealing with the Gentiles and the nations who hate us. Obviously, there's consequences if they don't want to accept the truth. So we're going to keep going. This next song is Disco. And this is Batiyah Yashara. Oh, you missed so much of the show. Oh my gosh. I wish you was here from the beginning. We had some great music. But I guess you just have to catch the replay. But I'm glad you are here, sis, though. I'm at work, so I'm in and out. Oh, okay. You're at work. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so this next song, Disco, is another remix, and I called it Returning to Zion. A lot of this album seems to be centered with the remixes about coming back to going back home to Yahuwah. But this song I had made back in like 2022, and it was like at the midst of the pandemic where I was just like, bro, I was so irritated that people couldn't see through this. I just realized how many people around me are completely blind to this. And so, you know, I wanted to just kind of make a song and talk about how the government overreacted over this. And it was really about control. I've been saying that from the beginning. How they shut down playgrounds, how they had little children, little girls, little boys, you know, going to school wearing masks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And the children looked uncomfortable. You know, like in the original song, I had like a little girl and she went before Congress. This girl was only like 4 or 5 years old. She went before Congress and she was saying, take the mask off these children and stop trying to control us. I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? But it was just a song of me kind of just talking about how evil this world is, how satanic these Edomite Luciferians are, and how they don't care about us. All they care about is control and building their new world order. I didn't say order. I said odor because it stank. Smell like Esau. So this is just a song of me kind of just like talking about those things and just everything that we experienced in those, couple years. And then obviously the ouchie ouch. So yeah, let's play it. This is Disco, Returning to Zion, or Marching to Zion. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Hey, Yaxter.
Look. Yeah. Flow is organic, they all panic, but no disco. This world is satanic, and we damage and we sandwich. Trying to maintain a life we can't really manage. Resisting all the lies that the government implanted. Granted, yeah, the mainstream is enchanted, and I don't believe the fear porn that they really handed. Granted, everything is nothing disenchanted, and I don't believe the fear porn that they really handed. You will never see the truth, cause the masses are distracted. Fear and repetition are they mind control tactics. Forgot about the rolling, now you focus on these sellouts. Focused on the wrong things, how long I gotta yell out. Shout out Oklahoma for protecting the unborn. They telling all their plans in the economic form. Pushing them the norm and I will not conform. Yeah, they really serve Satan and they don't hide their horns. Nah, flow is organic, they all panic but no disco. This world is satanic and we damage and we sandwich. Trying to maintain a life we can't really manage. Resisting all the lies that the government implanted. Granted, yeah, the mainstream is enchanted, and I don't believe the fear porn that they really handed. Granted, everything is nothing disenchanted, and I don't believe the fear porn that they really handed. Yeah, the last 2 years, they done lied to your family, your wife and your kids. Had the world all in fear, they were scared to get sick. Why these pastors push aside instead of pray for the sick? Yo, the first resurrection where I'm destined to be, and the Bible is a word, ain't no questioning me. Knowing from the line of Judah is a blessing to me, and my flesh is a mess, ain't no questioning me. Yeah, flow is organic, they all panic but no disco. This world is satanic and we damage and we sandwich. Trying to maintain a life we can't really manage. Resisting all the lies that the government implanted. Granted, yeah, the mainstream is enchanted, and I don't believe the fear porn that they really handed. Granted, everything is nothing disenchanted, and I don't believe the fear porn that they really handed.
Hey, Yaxter.
So that was disco. I actually found that sample online, and I just decided to program some really, really hard hitting drums for that, boom, boom, boom kind of sound. Okay. Now, the next song is, and that's one of my Aki. Shout out to him. He's in the chat with us. Word of Truth Kingdom Ministry. That's one of his favorite songs from the album, All Praises. All right, so the next song is Fallout 24. Now, I have to explain this song because there's a story behind it, as some of y'all do know. So if you guys know anything about video games, I used to love this game called Fallout 76. And it's about not Fallout like as far as like a social fallout, like, I was friends with somebody, we're all friends somewhere. It's about like a nuclear fallout. But in the sense of this song, it's about fallouts with people. But it almost feels like a nuclear fallout because there is so much to recover from after said fallout. And so this song reminded me of those who are on this assembly and this channel that turned against me, that just randomly out of nowhere just turned. Even, and aside from them, they know who they are, and y'all know who they are, those who've been here from the beginning. And also even just in general in this truth. I've had so many people change up. Whether they believe in Mashiach, whether they don't, they no longer believe in Mashiach, whether they, don't believe we're the true people. They once believed it, now they don't believe it. It's so many doctrines being thrown around, and I've had fallen out with people because y'all know me, bro. When it comes to the word, bro, I stand on it. I don't really believe in moving from the left to the right and all this other goofy stuff. I'm just not into that. You feel what I'm saying? And so some people are easily moved. They are easily deceived because they just don't understand the word. They only understand what they've been told. They ain't reading. They ain't studying. And so, and then on top of that, there's jealousy. On top of that, there's envy. On top of that, there's, all types of stuff. Sometimes people follow you not because they're a fan of your content, but because they want to see you fall. They are waiting for your fall. They are waiting for you to fall down. All right. And then oftentimes when that doesn't happen, there's going to be a fall out. There's going to be some type of fall or a falling away. There's going to be some type of fall that's going to happen in the truth. So anyway, this is Fallout 24. And when I was doing this beat, I have found another soul sample that I really like. Y'all know me. I love soul beats and making soul beats. The next song after this is very soulful as well. I just love the way it sounded, but I just wanted to give it more bounce. So I just took the sample and then I just chopped it up, and then I just took some drums and I programmed the drums so that they could kind of have more bounce to it. And this is Fallout 24.
Hey, Yaxter.
So many say they love me, we have fallen now. Had a falling now, we have fallen now. So many lied on my name, cause a falling now. Had a falling now, that's what it's all about. Ooh. Hey, I don't call on Jesus cause Jesus is Satan, and that name is not Hebrew. Jesus Christ, it is pagan. Hey, Yahusha is the way, that is all that I'm saying. Keep the Torah and commandments, don't be like all the nations. Read your Bible for yourself, don't follow religion. A righteous husband that's leading, his wife is submitting. And the earth is not a globe, biblically that's a fact. How we on a round spinning ball with the water intact. How will we all see Yahusha if the earth isn't flat? NASA nothing but some liars, stop believing their crap. And the Jewish say they're chosen, don't use the Bible to prove it. Synagogue of Satan, their doctrine is Talmudic. Why you putting all your trust in these celebrity idols? You feel led to support them, but not led to the Bible. They are really just puppets to keep your mind in the cycle. Took an oath to the devil, and you need to be mindful. So many say they love me, we have fallen now. Had fallen out. We have fallen out. So many lied on my name, cause of falling out. Had a falling out. That's what it's all about. Oh, so many say they love me. We have fallen out. Had a falling out. We have fallen out. So many lied on my name, cause of falling out. Had a falling out. That's what it's all about. Oh, the Father's name, Yahuda. It's not God and not Lord. You should not come in to bring peace. He's coming with the sword. Paul's writings are valid, not above the Messiah. Lawlessness will get you thrown into that lake filled with fire. And the Torah doesn't save. Salvation's found in Yahusha. Only way to Yahuda is Lion of Yahuda. Yeah, men need women and women need men. And the man will truly love you if you are feminine. And Yahusha shed his blood, so salvation for all, but not for the Jewish people. He will destroy them all. If you Negro, you are goofy. If you voted for Trump, Joe Biden just as corny. This ain't what you could want. Be careful about the Negroes who look just like you. Some of them Masonic Masons, Black Boule, yes it's true. Go listen to my song, everything is a lie. Fell out with so many, cause the truth they deny. Yeah, so many say they love me, we have fallen out. Had a fallen out, we have fallen out. So many lied on my name, cause of falling out. Had a fallen out, that's what it's all about. Oh, so many say they love me, we have fallen out. Had a fallen out, we have fallen out. So many lied on my name, cause of falling out. Had a fallen out, that's what it's all about. Oh.
Yeah. In this truth, you're gonna lose some people. But stand firm for the word of Yahuda. And I'm gonna let this ride out.
Hey, Yaxter.
Man, that one is just different. Like, and y'all notice, like, every time I do a song like that where the beat is just so good, I always just let it ride out. Take out the drums, take out the percussive elements, and just let that melody or that sample carry you out of the song. You know what I'm saying? It's like, can't be without you. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So I just knew, like, okay, I got to close this out and just let it ride. Sometimes you guys let the beat ride. No drums, no nothing. Just let the sample, you know what I'm saying, carry you out of the song. So shout out to everybody that understands what that song is really about. Some of my day ones, you know, they know what that's about. They know. I saw you guys mention in the chat. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to everybody who was stuck with me through all of that. You know what I'm saying? All praises. I don't want to like rehash or nothing, but that is one of the main reasons why I wrote this song. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I talked about some things about men and women and, you know, men leading and women submitting and things like that. Some people didn't really fully subscribe to that. I'll just leave it there, okay? Because the falling out was with some women. I'll just leave it there. Young man doing things. I get it. Sometimes y'all don't want to hear it. But anyway, so that's that. Now, the next song is called, in the Abari, Lab Shah Haturah. Lab Shah Haturah, which means the heart of the Torah. I can't do a song about Torah. I mean, I have to do a song about Torah if we have an album called Torah Tapes 2. So this is just a song of me just kind of rapping about my love for the Torah, my devotion to the Torah, so on and so forth. So let's play this one next. This is Lab Shah Haturah.
Hey, Yaxter.
Yo, I rest on the 7th day, it surely isn't Sunday. One path to Yahuwah and Yahusha is the one way. Narrow path, step and stay on track like a subway. Yahusha crack the sky with the Malakim someday. Dietary laws, ain't no eating swine flesh. Yahusha garment staining blood like the wine press. The heathens crying out, strong delusion, they the blindest. These heathens can't keep Jesus, not appease in the slightest. Feast days, moral laws, keeping the Shabbats. Don't follow the ways to eat them, by Yahusha's blood I'm bought. Jesus is a big Virgin Mary, don't need her. Yes, I spin the block on the devil with the heater. Covenant keeper, the Ruach is my teacher. Yahuwah the creator, worship him and not the creature. Christianity can't be any same old difference. You call on pagan names and you call yourself bishops. Heathens in these camps, Jacob giving up his birthright. Hugged up with these nations, white body like a termite. Reject the Messiah, yeah, your doctrine is Jewish. Scum of the earth, cause that doctrine is sewage. Yahusha in the Torah, you can't see it, you foolish. Committed to Yahuwah, it's a fact that I do this. You are my enemy if you an enemy of Torah. Destruction for the wicked, just like Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah, ain't no new ways, doctrine, no chakras, no auras. The Apocrypha, I read it, I explore it like Dora. I'm a strong black man with biblical values. Fulfill doesn't mean abolish, yeah, I'm quoting out Matthew. I'm not a patriot, I am fearing the lure. 24 and forever, my king is Yahusha. I don't care about America, she surely gon' fall. And the ops gon' hate you when the Gadasha you called. Yahusha 24, always and forever. To Yahuwah I surrender, my life has been better. Put no trust in no man, or you are a curse. All esteem to Yahuwah, ayy, I put him first. Yeah, whoa, ayy. Yahusha 24, ayy. It's Yahusha 24, ayy. Yahusha 24, Yahusha 24, Yahusha 24. All esteem to Yahuwah in the highest. Baruch haba Basham Yahuwah. Baruch atah King Yahusha.
Hey, Yaxer.
Yo, I ain't gonna even lie. When I was doing that Yahusha 24 part, I was having so much fun making this song. I was laughing like Yahusha 24. Like you can hear it in my voice. It's crazy because sometimes when I do songs, there be stuff that end up in the record, and I just keep it there anyway. Like my song, The Great Reset. There's a beginning part of that song where I was like, oh, I gotta turn my headphones up. And it ended up sounding good on the track, and I just kept it in there. You know what I'm saying? So I was actually trying to stop myself from laughing because I was having so much fun. But yeah, I didn't think anybody would pick up on that. That's crazy. Okay, Yummy says, someone asked me a question, I'm gonna say no like that. Oh, no. Right. For real, I'm about to start saying no the same way, for real. Get my shirt ready. Yahusha 24. You know what? I definitely was thinking about doing something like that because, you know, like, I mean, with the whole political scheme and all this goofy stuff going on, I feel like we definitely need to be making shirts for, you know, for Yahusha. Okay, this next song is Prayer Poetry 2. As you guys know, I did the first prayer poetry. I'm going to be honest. I gotta be critical of my own work. This is probably my least favorite song on this album. And I say it because I feel like I kind of rushed it because I was just trying to hurry up and get the album done. And sometimes when you're trying to wrap an album up, you just kind of want to just put something together and just make it sound decent. I think it's a decent song. It's just, I was kind of in a space of rushing. So I don't think it's as strong as the first prayer poetry. But nonetheless, I still think it's a good song, but yeah, here we go.
Hey, Yaxer.
Yeah. Let us pray. Father, how we need you. We've been all through so much. We in need of your compassion and in need of your touch. And the nations are against us and we feel so alone. You've not forsaken your people. We will make it back home. And I will esteem Yahuwah with his praise in my mouth. Because my allure gives me no reason to doubt. And the prayers of the oppressor sent to the heights of the clouds. King Yahushua will restore us. We will all make it out. And Yahushua is the light in the world filled with darkness. And I see the harshness every day of the heartless. May Yahuwah turn the black man into a priest. May Yahshua resist every single snare of the beast. It's Yahuwah and Yahushua, no straddling fences. You're the only true allure and your mercy relentless. Help me to be like Yahushua, walk the path of uprightness. To hold to your Torah, become Kadosh and be righteous. Help me to be like Yahushua, walk the path of uprightness. To hold to your Torah, become Kadosh and be righteous. Yeah. Aman. Yada Yahuwah. All esteem to Yahweh in the highest. Yeah. Prayer poetry.
Hey, Yaxer.
That beat that I had made, I had wrote another song to it. And, you know, I've been making beats for so long. I have like thousands of beats from all the years that I've been doing this. And, you know, I was like, okay, I knew I wanted to do something like melodic. And that beat was actually for another song I was working on called The Black Man's Plight. Let me tell you a little story about the black man's plight. Hey, black man's plight. It's the black man's plight. Let me tell you the story about the black man's plight. So that's originally what that beat was for. But I was just like, you know what? I'm going to just throw it on this beat and I'll just put that on another beat. So sometimes like when I'm making songs and I'm like producing and stuff like that, I'll have a song intended for a different idea. But sometimes I'll just be like, okay, I'll just make something else that's more fitting for it. And I'll just go with that. So that beat was actually for another song, but I just think it sounded pretty good. Have you ever done a whole song in a bari? I've done a few. So there was one song I did called, it was the ancient, it was like a prayer in a bari on my Hey Extra album. It's the opener to the album. I did do a whole song in a bari, but I just don't know because if I could do that. Not saying that I can't speak in a bari or do a song in a bari, but I don't know what purpose that's going to serve because nobody's going to know what the heck I'm saying unless I do like subtitles or something. But when I'm trying to pull people into the truth, I don't know how that's going to work. I mean, I could do it, but it's like, what good is it if you don't even know what I'm saying? But there are some songs that I've done where I do incorporate a bari into my verses, you know, just so you can kind of like have a little bit of that. I've been wanting to do a whole song in a bari, but I just don't know how that's going to work because nobody's going to know what I'm saying. Boast has a lot of a bari in it, and so does a bari rap. Yeah, a bari, Boast has a bari in it. A bari rap has a bari in it. This new song I'm doing called Yahuwah Alua has a bari in it. Yahuwah's Yahusha has a bari in it. What did I say? I said, hey, Yahusha is the father and Yahusha the son. Hey, Shama Yasharo Yahuwah Alua Akkad, Bakar Yahuwah Balaki, but not Ukasad. You know what I'm saying? So I do have a bari in my stuff. I just haven't done like an entire song, except for the prayer song that I did. I might close out this stream with that song. I love it when you hit, she said, Kiara says, I love when you hit them with that Abari verses for real. I do too. I think it's a nice, I think it, you know what I'm saying? It gives it a different dynamic to the song and to the music. So all praises to the Most High. So this next song is, let's see here. All right, this next song is straight out of Yahuda, but I wanted to do something a little different. I know y'all like the original, you know what I'm saying, version of the song. I think that's melanated by Yahuda's favorite song, one of her favorite songs of mine. But I wanted to do something completely genre bending and different. So I decided to do a pop punk version of this song. So it's the pop punk remix. And I get it. I know our people ain't really big fans of rock music and stuff like that. I understand, you know what I'm saying? But as an artist, I can't just do boom bap all the time. I got to give you something different. I got to show you the diversity that I have as an artist that, you know, I think makes me different from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So This is the straight out of Yahuda. And you know, the thing is, when it comes to straight out of Yahuda, right, and just music like this, you gotta understand that we can always reach like different audiences and different demographics of people by making genres that them people listen to. Even Edomites, because I know rock is like an Edomite thing. But to those who are really seeking Yahuwah, this might be the way to reach them. This might be the way to reach them by making songs like this, which is why I say that's why I do it. Like, I mean, my music is mostly for us. But to the Gentiles who maybe are coming out of the world and they listen to that satanic rock music, why not give them something like this that has the true names? That's a bop. This is straight out of Yahuda, the Pop Punks remix.
Hey, youngsters.
Ay, ay, ay. Yahuda, 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 straight out of Yahuda. If you love Yahuwah, then you gotta keep the law. Lawlessness is sin, so we gave us the Torah. Yahuda, 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 straight out of Yahuda. If you love Yahuwah, then you gotta keep the law. Lawlessness is sin, so we gave us the Torah. I'm a lion, I ain't lying, I'm a lion, more like I'm a lion. Yahudim, Yahuda, esteem Elohim, our praises go to Yah. Pursuiter of Yahusha, breed Hadashah, meat of the word, proceed and eat it raw. Scripture said we scatter, but now we not so lost. Not today, Satan, tell him that he's soft. Ay, ay, ay. Yahuda, 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 straight out of Yahuda. If you love Yahuwah, then you gotta keep the law. Lawlessness is sin, so we gave us the Torah. Yahuda, 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 straight out of Yahuda. If you love Yahuwah, then you gotta keep the law. Lawlessness is sin, so we gave us the Torah. Read your Bible, read your Bible, read your Bible, read your Bible. Light a fire and burn all your idols. Stop listening to these pastors, read the Bible for yourself. Pork is unclean and it's bad for your health. You celebrating Christmas and Easter, but it's pagan. When people left in Israel, all the synagogue of Satan. Yahudim, Yahuda, esteem Elohim, our praises go to Yah. Ay, ay, ay. Yahuda, 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 straight out of Yahuda. If you love Yahuwah, then you gotta keep the law. Lawlessness is sin, so we gave us the Torah. Yahuda, 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 straight out of Yahuda. If you love Yahuwah, then you gotta keep the law. Lawlessness is sin, so we gave us the Torah.
Hey, youngsters.
So yeah, I mean, I like it, bro. I think the song is fire. I think I could reach a lot of audiences with something like that, especially, you know, mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm trying to be mainstream or nothing, but I'm just saying I could reach so many other people with a song like that. You know what I'm saying? So I know, like I said, I know when it comes to Negroes, it's not necessarily something we a big fan of. But if we're being honest, do y'all realize that pop punk and rock and all of that stuff came from people like Jimi Hendrix, Negroes? You know what I'm saying? Rick James even had a lot of funk, but he had rock elements to his stuff. Prince. So this is really nothing new for Black people. You know what I'm saying? It's just that a lot of times that, you know, we kind of give these people the ability to claim something. And because a lot of people don't really like, you know what I'm saying, understand that sound, we just let white folks run with it and say it's ours. Now, as far as that scream stuff, that, you know what I'm saying, that stuff, that's not us. That's not us at all. Even somebody like, well, he's not a Yahudi, but Lenny Kravitz, he's Black, but his mom is Black, so his dad is white, so he's not one of us. But he hasn't been well received by Black audiences because they don't really like the rock stuff. But like I said, if you know your history and you know about Jimi Hendrix, you know about, you know what I'm saying, Rick James, you know about a lot of these rock legends, Prince and a lot of them had that sound in their records, and there wouldn't be pop punk and those kind of genres without those Black individuals that kind of, you know, shape that style. It's just that Black people started to fall away from it and white people adopted it. And now they're saying it's their genre, but it's not. It came from us, period. Akila says, it's different. I grew up listening to rock, but didn't always like my emotions, so I realized lyrics is what truly matters. Right. Absolutely. You have righteous lyrics, so we can definitely win souls. Right, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like you talking about, oh, you know, oh, I'm the son of the devil. I'm a child of the devil. Like, it ain't nothing like that, yo. It ain't nothing like that. It's just that, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to do something different with it. And that's not to take away. Whenever I do remixes, let me make something clear with y'all. Whenever I remix an old song, it's not necessarily because I'm dismissing the old song or I'm throwing out, you know what I'm saying, the old song. It's just because sometimes I like to recreate things with a different vibe. Like, for example, Better Days. My song Better Days. I like it I like the rock version better than the original version. And that's what I'm saying. This is not the only time I've done a genre like this before. I've done genres. You know, Yahuwah, Holy Father, Hallelujah, be forever praised. That one, that's rock. So it's like you can't really expect Yexer not to have a little bit of everything in his music. And my next album, I'm doing a country song. I'm not playing out here, y'all. I'm serious. There's a genre I haven't done that you think I should do. I'm willing to hear it. Okay, now this next song. Well, it's not. I can't really say it's a song. Now, y'all know every album I do, I normally have a song where I just talk about something, and I use scripture to bring it out. So this next song is called "The Essence of Torah." And in this song, which is not really a song, but it's backed by a beat, I kind of just walk you through the importance of Torah because I think it's whoops, my bad. Okay. All right, we'll come back to that. I kind of just walk you through the importance of Torah and why we need Torah. And every Christian that might hear this song, you know what I'm saying? I think that they will kind of understand why it's important to keep Torah, because they love to say, oh, the law's done away. Oh, the law's done away. Oh, the law's done away. No, it has not. The scriptures say different. And so once again, if we're making an album about Torah, it's important that we talk about the importance of Torah, okay? So this song is called The Essence of Torah. It's kind of like my song, The Strong Delusion, and you know, the songs where I do like a lot of talking and stuff like that. It's a short song. It's not as long as the other ones, but I feel like it helps get the point across. So here we go.
Hey, Yexer.
All right. So I want to talk about the Torah because it seems like a lot of Christians and many other nations do not understand the importance of Torah. So I want to talk a little bit about my experiences when it comes to the Torah. So the Torah, first you have to understand what it is. The Torah is the first 5 books of the Bible From more specifically, the book of Exodus all the way to Deuteronomy, Yahuda gives his laws, he gives his standard, he gives the feast days. All of those things are the Torah. The problem is Christianity hasn't taught you what the Torah is, so I gotta explain. Now, the Torah consists of many different facets of the way Yahuda intended things to be done, be it marriage, be it the feast days, be it the Shabbats, be it the dietary laws, the moral laws. Everything that you need to understand about Yahuda's righteousness is in the Torah. So I think it's important that people who are new to this study the first 5 books, study the laws. Now, the thing is, I'm gonna say this. The only laws that don't apply in Torah to us are the Levitical laws, which are the laws that apply to the Levites, such as, animal sacrifices, commemorating the temple, things like that. But for the most part, the dietary laws, the Shabbats, the feast days, the moral laws, all of those things you need to keep, okay? Not just the 10 Commandments. The 10 Commandments is a faction of Torah, but there are still feast days, Shabbats, and everything else you need to keep. A lot of people expect me to teach them how to keep the laws and stuff like that. But the thing is, you have to be reading the Bible for yourself. I always tell people this. You have to be reading the Bible for yourself. You need to understand these laws by reading the scriptures. Now, I'm here to help explain it to you, but you need to be reading the Bible. A lot of people I've noticed in this walk only want someone to give them all the answers, and they don't want to pursue Yahuda and understand him and have a personal relationship. They want a relationship with Yahuda through someone else. I cannot be that for you. I'm here to help you understand some things, but you need to be seeking Yahuda for yourself. Now, the Torah is the standard of righteousness that Yahuda has set forth for his people. The essence of Yahuda's righteousness can be found in the Torah. The essence of Yahusha and his righteousness is found in the Torah. In Torah, I've been keeping Torah since 2019 when I first woke up. And it's helped me to understand Yahuda. It's helped me to understand Yahusha. It's helped me to understand what he wants from me, what the Most High wants from me, what he requires of me. It's helped me understand what he hates, what he likes. See, the problem in Christianity is that they always tell you guys to just go straight to the so-called New Testament. Don't worry about the Old Testament or the so-called Old Testament. But the thing is, how are you going to understand Yahusha if you are not understanding why he had to come? Our people, Yasharal, were cursed by Yahuda because we refused to keep the covenant. And the foundation of the covenant was the Torah. Our people continue to worship other deities. They continue to marry other nations. They were completely rebellious to the Torah itself. So you have to help me understand something here. If the Torah is done away, why was Yahuda so angry with his people that he would allow them to go into slavery? He would allow them to be violated. He would allow them to be brought on slave ships in the worst conditions. If Torah didn't matter, we would have never had this happen to our ancestors. We would not be in America, in these lands of our captivity. We would not be serving the other mighty ones, which is one of the curses of Deuteronomy 28. You have to understand that as a Negro, it is our culture to keep Torah. It is our culture to keep the feast days. Yahuda only gave his Torah to Jacob. Now, obviously, the other nations can be a part of the covenant, and they can also keep the laws and commandments. But what was for us was Torah. That's what set us apart from all the other nations. All the other nations out there, they were into paganism. They were into worshiping other deities. But when it came to us, Yahuda gave us Torah. He gave us the instruction. And I made this album because the Torah is so important. And especially if you're grafted into Yahuda and Yahusha. grafted into the nation of Yasharal, you also as a Gentile have to keep the Torah. It's crazy. We put so much energy into paganism. We put so much energy into these pagan holidays. But when it comes to Yahuwah and what he requires of us to be righteous, we make every excuse in the book why we don't need to keep the Torah. So we're going to look at a few scriptures here and put this to rest, because the lie that we don't need to keep the laws and commandments needs to stop. So we're going to look at a few scriptures here, and I'm going to just jump into this because I think that people don't understand the word of Yahweh. So we're going to start with the Mashiach. All right? And let's see what he says, because there's something he says that is probably not very mentioned in your pagan church. So let's bring it up real quick. We're going to go to the book of Matthew. This is chapter 13, and we're going to read verses 41 through 42. And it says, "The son of Adam, Yahusha, shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do transgress the Torah, and shall cast them into a furnace of fire, where there shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth." So people love to say that the Messiah did away with the law, but right here it says in the scriptures that he will cast all of those who transgress the law or the Torah. Well, that definitely is something that your pagan pimping pastor is not telling you. Let's take a look at another witness here. We're going to go to the book of Abarim, or Hebrews. This is chapter 10, and we are going to read 26 through 30. "For if we sin willfully after we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remains no more sacrifice for sins, but a certain fearful looking for of judgment and fiery indignation, which shall devour the adversaries. He that despises Moses' law dies without mercy by 2 or 3 witnesses." 29. "Of how much sorer punishment, suppose ye, shall he be thought worthy who is trodden under foot the son of Elua, and is counted the blood of the covenant wherewith he is sanctified a unkadash thing, or unholy thing, and is done despite unto the ruach of mercy." 30. "For we know him that is said, vengeance belongs unto me, I will recompense, says Yahuwah, and again Yahuwah shall judge his people." So you have another witness here that's saying if you despise the law of Moses, you will be tossed into the lake of fire. The Torah is the law of Moses. Let me be clear. Yahushua HaMashiach did not preach a different law than what Moses gave to Yasharal by Yahuwah. Yahuwah relayed the Torah to Moses to relate to Yasharal, or the Israelites. Yahushua did not teach a different law. As a matter of fact, the Pharisees had their own man-made law, and they had an issue with Yahushua because he stood on the written law. So let's make no mistake here. The righteousness that Yahuwah had required of his people through Torah is what Yahushua taught. His death, burial, blood, sacrifice, and atonement for sin is based upon the law of Moses. So how in the world can you say you don't believe in the law? Then you don't accept his blood. The only way into the covenant and to come into covenant with Yahuwah is through Yahusha. So if you're saying that the law was done away, you are essentially saying that you do not adhere to the covenant and you do not accept the blood of the Lamb. The only way a person becomes the heir to the inheritance is by accepting the blood of the Lamb, which leads you into the covenant, and you gain an inheritance through your adherence to said covenant. The requirements of the covenant are to believe in Mashiach and to keep Torah. It's that simple. I don't know why Christianity has made this so hard for people to understand. But Christianity teaches a different doctrine that's not biblical, that's not scriptural, that has nothing to do with the Most High. All right, now, moving on. I'm going to show you guys another scripture. So what is sin? It's important when we understand and we define sin, we can prove why you need the Torah. So we're going to go to the renewed covenant again, and we're going to look at the scriptural example of what it says about sin. All right? So let's go to 1 John, Yehukanan Rishon, and let's read what it says about sin. I think it's very important you pay attention to this. Yehukanan Rishon, 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Whoever commits sin transgresses also the Torah, for sin is the transgression of the Torah. So you're not keeping the laws, you're sinning. So you think the law's done away? Your church is encouraging you to sin. Period, point blank. So look, I don't want to make this song too long, but I think that it's time Christians start reading the Bible for themselves and stop listening to these porky pig pagan pastors. Period. Shalom.
I'm sorry, bro. That makes me laugh every time. Oh boy, it makes me laugh every time. It's like the way I say stuff, bro. It's like hilarious. Bro, I'm really laughing. Like, it was hilarious. I'm sorry, y'all. We got like one more song. Bro, I'm literally crying. Like, I got tears in my eyes. I'm laughing so hard. Woo, boy. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a minute. That was really... Oh, boy. Okay. While I recover, I'm going to read y'all comments. Y'all was like, hell to the nah. I'm good on the PPP loan Christianity. Man, y'all are like the best audience, bro, for real. Like, I love my streams, bro. That's why I tell y'all, bro, like, how could I leave, like, for an extended period of time? That don't make no sense, bro. Like, I have such a good time when I come on here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are like the realest for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I got to play it one more time. Just that ending. Just that ending.
All right. So let's go to 1 John.
Hold on. It's like right here.
So you think the law's done away? I think that it's time Christians start reading the Bible for themselves and stop listening to these porky pig pagan pastors.
I've actually been taking it a step further of like these porky pig pagan catfish eating pastors. Like, I'll take it a little step further and throw in the catfish they eat. Hey, with a catfish plate? No thanks. Get that out of my face. All right, family. Let's keep it moving. Okay. So we're on the last song. The last song, not really a song. It's actually just the outro to the album. This is the outro to the album with Miss Yahuda closing out the album and everything, and kind of just brings the album to a close at the end of the day. And this is the outro. Let me play that real quick. And then I'll open up the lines if you guys want to call in.
Well, Yahweh. I want to thank everyone who has listened to this album. I hope it has been a blessing to you. I want to thank Yexa for allowing me to be a part of this album. May all esteem to Yahuwah and Yahusha, all praises to the Most High. May these songs stay with you. May this music strengthen you in times of hardship. May this album bring many closer to Yahuwah. Thank you to those who decided to buy, stream, or even share this album. Yexer put a lot of work into making this album. Always remember the Torah of Yahuwah is the way of uprightness. Yahuwah be perpetually esteemed forever.
And that's the album. All praises to Yahuwah. All praises to Yahuwah. So that's the whole album, y'all. I think it's a pretty good, solid album. I think there's a lot of musical diversity on there. Very well put together. I think I took the time to write it and put it together and find, a Bari artist to work with. And it's just, I'm saying, a solid album. So I'm just really proud of it. And I'm interested to hear y'all's thoughts on the album. So let me post the link. Now, you don't have to call in if you don't want, but, I would love to hear some of y'all's thoughts on that album. So I'm dropping the link in the chat. And, let's see what you guys thought about it. And if you don't want to call in, you can just let me know in the comments. I'm going to be reading your comments, and we're going to be bringing some people in case they want to talk about what the album meant for them or what they thought, what are their favorite songs from the album. Let me pin this link to the top of the chat. Give me a second here. Okay. Let me just pin this link here. All right. Whew. All right. Let's see here. I'm just reading some of y'all comments because when I was live, I couldn't really I wasn't able to read all of them when I was doing the songs and everything. So let me just go through some of these comments. Pig meat eating pastures. Facts. Wait, is this a live reading or from the track? LOL. Nah, it was definitely from the track, but I just sound like how I be talking on here. That's what I'm saying. He's like, on these albums, you really get all of me. Like what you get on live is the same thing you get in the music. You surely must be crip if you denying the blood. Facts. That's one of my favorite bars that I had dropped on the album. Let's see. Speaking of a Bari rap, like I have this song that I started or that I did, and I took a piece from a Bari rap and I put it on another song. And this song is called Yahuwah Alua. And I don't know when I'm going to drop it, but it's going to be on the next album. And it has the yo hey to the ooh hey, yo hey to the ooh hey. So I'm like, because when I made a Bari rap, like that hook or that little like bridge, I knew I wanted to do another song with that because it's just so catchy. Yo hey to the ooh hey, yo hey to the ooh hey, just Yahuwah's name. And I was like, I'm gonna just use that for a hook for another song. So my song that I got coming out called Yahuwah Alua, that is the hook. So that was your voice saying that? Yeah, that was me. That was me. I'm saying, it's like there are songs you probably heard by me and you didn't realize that was me. Like, for example, let me show y'all this real quick. If you listen to my song Ari, like, let me just play it real quick. I'm going to show you something. You probably didn't know this was me either. Listen to this real quick.
Hey, Yexer.
Bolder than a lion, bolder than a lion. I ain't bowing down the bell, cause we bolder than some lions. Keeping the commandments that'll lead us back to Zion. I ain't bowing down the bell, cause I'm bolder than a lion. Ay, bolder than a lion.
That voice, that's me. bolder than a lion. Bolder than a lion, I ain't bowing down. That's from my song, Bold as a Lion. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times I sample my own voice and I manipulate it so it sounds different. So it sounds like something else. You know what I'm saying? So that yo hey to the ooh ah hey, that's me. I just put some effects on my voice and I pitched it down so it don't sound like me. But a lot of times, bro, I manipulate my voice and you would never know it's me. Kiara says, I'm too shy to call in. Just say, well, oh, come on, Kiara. Don't be like that, sis. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Please, sis. Listen, I know many people have called in many, many times. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But don't be shy, okay, sis? We love you. I've always wanted you to call in. I've always wanted to talk to you directly. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, don't be shy to call in. But if you don't want to, I get it. But I don't want you to be shy, sis. I mean, you know, you've been with me for a while. You one of my day ones. I don't want you to be shy. And Lele, you either like, oh, come on, sisters, y'all can't be shy. Like, I'm nobody. Like, I'm no one. I mean, I get it. I'm on YouTube, and, you know, all it is. But there's no reason to be shy for real. I'm just, you know what? One thing I've noticed, let me say this to y'all, to give y'all a little bit more extra encouragement. A lot of people call in shy at first, but we have such a good time talking, they end up talking nonstop, which I'm totally fine with. I would just say, just give it a try. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys come here for these streams. You come here for me. I would love to have a conversation with my supporters. I would love to have a one-on-one conversation. I got a twang for real. I don't know. I like that though. I like the countryness, especially in a black woman. I ain't gonna lie. I think that I've always had a thing for like those country black women. Now I ain't going over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always loved that, bro. Like, you know, like I've always had a thing for girls with New York accents and country Southern accents, black women. I've always had a thing for that. You know what I'm saying? It's just cute to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I just like that in a black woman. I mean, you know, no other nation does it like the black woman does. So it's like when I hear a black woman with that accent, I'll be loving it, bro, for real. I don't know if it's just me, but you know, let that country come out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you worried about your accent. Like, come on now. That's nothing. We like accents around here. I mean, at least I do. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said I got a Cali accent. Everybody can tell I'm from Cali by the way I say things and how I talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like honestly, bro. And I've talked to Yummy before on the phone. She definitely has like the accent, but I like it though. Like I said, I like the accent. So I think it's diverse. It just goes to show how, you know, people from all around, you know, all around the US. We got Unapologetically Real. She's in the UK. We got my Aki, Word of Truth Ministries. You know, he's in the UK. His wife, they got the UK. He got the UK accent. She got the UK accent. We got our African Bantu brother that be coming in here sometimes. He's from Africa. So I think it's nice to see the diversity of Yahshua and all the places in which we've been scattered. We all walking in Yahusha for real. So all praises. Yeah, my auntie, she had Peaceful Music said, I love the album, but I'm shy. All praise. Now I know you shy, like you. But I mean, you know, family, if you don't want to call in, it's totally okay. I don't require that of you. I don't require that at all. You do what you feel led to do. But I just wanted to, you know, hear some people's insight on it. But I'm reading the comments. Melanie Bayua says, I moved to Washington State when I was 13 from Louisiana. Do you know how many people would try to copy my accent? I get it. Right. Yeah. I saw this video on Instagram where this like Jamaican guy was teaching you how to say stuff like say words in the way the Jamaicans say it. I thought it was pretty good. Matter of fact, hold on. I got to show y'all. It's pretty hilarious. But it was spot on though. Like, I mean, you know, I used to do like accents and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm pretty good at it for the most part. That's why sometimes people be like, bro, when you talk, I don't even sound like you. When I be doing my little voices and stuff like that, I feel like people low-key get freaked out. I'm like, yeah, sure, that was you? I'm like, yeah. Let me show y'all this, bro. I thought this was pretty funny. Where is it? Look at that. Mi father, mi mother. Like, let me show y'all. Them Jamaican people, I'm telling you, man, them is our people too, for real. And you'll notice, like, okay, I'm gonna show y'all this video. You're gonna notice that a lot of the words that he says have Yah. I've always found that to be interesting. Okay, Phil Yahoo, I'm gonna bring you on in just a second. I just want to show our audience this real quick. Check this out.
What are you doing here? We are do ya. All right. What are you doing here? What you are do ya. So you gotta say it kind of fast, like how they say, we are do ya.
We are do ya. I love I've always loved the Jamaican accent too. And especially the African woman's accent. Oh man. Woo woo woo.
And then you say, it is mine. And you say, affirme. Or you say, affirme things. They didn't put things, but you could say, affirme things. And you say, where are you going? Where y'all go? You got to make sure you add the deep.
Where y'all go? Where y'all go? Why y'all do ya? After me, where y'all go? Yeah, I think I got it. I think that's pretty good, right? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I'm not Jamaican. I'm Yahudi. They're Yahudim too. But for someone who is not native to Patois, Jamaica to Patois, you know, so I think that's pretty good, right? I mean, y'all agree?
Making an accent for some reason. I don't know. It just makes Jamaican sound better. Where y'all go? Then you put, come back here. Come back here, sir. I don't say come back here, sir. I say, come bring yourself back or come back. Come back here. I never said come back here, sir. But some people say, look here. Some say, look here. But some Jamaicans say, look here. Right? See me here. And then you say, see me here. See me here. Then look at this. Look on this. You say, look on this. My mother. Me mother.
Me mother.
Boom.
Me mother, me father. A Jamaican a patois butter man. But you know, the thing about Jamaican though is like, I've never had a problem understanding a Jamaican for the most part. Like communicating with them has never been an issue for me. Like, because their words, they have that strong Jamaican accent, but it's not like, you know, you're talking to another nation that speaks, you know what I'm saying, a whole different language. A lot of their language is English, or they speak in an English way, but it just has a heavy accent behind it. But it's not like they're speaking like a foreign language to you most of the time. All right, Phil Yahoo. What's up, Ak? You got to unmute yourself.
Shalom, Aki. You hear me?
Hey, shalom. Yeah, we hear you, Ak.
Yeah. Nah, Aki. I have to jump on real quick. I'm on my way from work. I just want to let you know, keep doing what you're doing, Aki. I'm loving the music. Our Bari's out here, we loving it. I'm up in NYC, so it's a different type of flavor. But yo, keep doing that. Keep doing the work. I appreciate it. Some of us got booties up here. We appreciate it.
Hey man, you know, I appreciate that, man. Like, you know, I just doing these albums, man. I'm really dedicated to it. I got a love for it. It's always for, you know, Yahshua, but most importantly, Yahuwah Yahusha. And I feel like music is just the greatest way to reach our people, help our people be encouraged in this. And, you know, we don't have to listen to this degenerate stuff that's destroying our people, that the Ashkenazi sign off on. We could make a Bari music that is, you know, Kadash to Yahuwah, Yahusha, that our children can grow up on and know the words to, and not Sexy Red and all this wicked stuff. You know what I'm saying? So all praises. You know, you got to give these children alternatives, man. It's just as good, just as bumping, just as hard.
Yeah, Aki, that's all I wanted to say. But I'm gonna hop off. I know my background's a little crazy, but yeah, Aki, keep doing the music. You already know. Yeah, I'm gonna hold you down the best I can in these chats. You already know. Keep
Yeah,
doing your
Ak,
thing,
you hold
Aki.
it down.
I
Hey,
love
I
you.
appreciate you. Hey, love you too,
Love you,
Ak. You take
Aki.
care.
Love the master time. Y'all keep doing your thing, and everyone stay lit, living in Torah. All right?
All praises. All right, Ak, shalom. All right, y'all. Well, I got some shy people. So I think I'm gonna just leave it alone. I don't want to pressure nobody, right? I don't want to do that. Okay, we don't do that around here. We kind of just let people, what I'm saying, do come on if they feel comfortable enough. I don't want nobody to feel nervous and afraid and all of that. I'm really not that bad of a person. I'm just, yexer. I know I'll be a little turned up sometimes when y'all come on the live streams. When you come on the live streams, hey, won't you come on my live stream? Hey, come on my live stream, ice cream, live stream, nice stream, yeah, yeah. Akeem, y'all, you missed the whole stream, bro. Yeah, unfortunately, we're done. We listened to the whole album, and no, sis, I do understand why some people are shy because like me, dude, I don't get shy. I don't have shy tendencies. Like I'm a person that's used to public speaking. I've been public speaking since I was yay high, in front of the class, in front of the auditorium. I did my first town show when I was 7. I've never been a shy person. There's nothing about me that's shy. You know what I'm saying? But some people are. Some people are not used to speaking, before a large group of people, or even if it's like 15 people, 30 people, 100 people, 5 people. Some people just don't like, what I'm saying, being in the spotlight. So I do understand. Like my woman, she don't like being in the spotlight or, what I'm saying, being attached to, like she with me and everything, but she knows she want me to be like, the one in front of everything. She would not like ever want to be like have the spotlight on her because she's very shy. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is cute. I think it's cute for a woman to be shy because that just reminds me of their feminine nature. You know what I'm saying? If I got a woman that want to be like me and be as out there as me and be stepping into manly positions, and I'm gonna give it the side eye like, what you doing? So when I see a woman that's shy, it's attractive to me because it just reminds me of a woman's feminine nature, and I love feminine women. I mean, what man don't like that? You know what I'm saying? Everything about a woman that's feminine is something to appreciate to me. To me. So, when a woman says she's shy, I'd be like, that's lit. I rock with that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's cute. I think that's attractive. Now, if you a man and you shy, that's kind of sus. I'm just saying. I mean, why are we gonna be shy? How are we gonna be leaders and be shy? I'm just saying women have an excuse to be shy because they're more submissive and they gotta lean to a man for leadership and to guide her in something. But men, if we're supposed to be leaders, we can't be shy. That's a feminine quality. That's a feminine trait for real. So it would be weird if I was with a woman, like let's say I was dating a girl and she was like, so tell me about you. Well, I'm kind of shy. Bro, she will never call me again. She might see me, tall Yahudi, be attracted to me. But then as soon as I say I'm shy, that masculinity she thought that she saw with me by my looks just goes out the window. I'm for real. I'm for real, bro. Like, no woman wants no shy nigga. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, maybe you never had an experience around a woman and stuff like that, but women are more attracted to you the more confident you are. The more you walk with your chest puffed out and your head up in the air. You know what I'm saying? They like that. Women are drawn to that. All praises. All right, she came on. Hey, sis.
Hey, what's up, Yexer?
How you doing? Oh, I love the way you said my name. Yes, I love that. All praises.
All praises to the Most High. Yes, yada Yahuda.
Yada
Look, so
Yahweh.
I promise. I was like, he coming out with an album already. I'm still bumping Ari. Like,
Right.
you just don't know that music give me so much motivation because I have to travel a lot for work, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, at work they having their chit chat. And sometimes I almost feel like I'm antisocial because I'm just not into what they're talking about at all.
Right.
So I put my headphones in, I'm bumping out music, like, and I'm in my zone. I'm just in my
Right.
zone. So I appreciate you. And on this album, like, I put in the chat, it was well put together. Like, your producing skills are off the charts. Like,
All
honestly,
praises. Thank you.
I love our set apart music, and you are definitely at the top of my list when it comes to
Wow.
listening to our praise music. For real, for real.
All esteem to y'all. I never expected that because, like, like for me, this is something I just have been doing for a long time, and it's crazy because it's like even when like I see all of my songs being shared on TikTok and people, having them on their stories, or even when you post like my songs and stuff, I never expected that my music would have such an impact with people's lives. And some people tell me, man, some of your songs, like, they bring me to tears, and they really,
Yeah.
like, move me to a place of sentimentality and vulnerability with the Most High. I'm like, all praises to Yahuwah, because all I ever really wanted was for my music to be received by people. But when I came into the truth, it was more so to help people grow closer to the Most High. So when I see the power that the music is working through me, I give all esteem to Yahuwah for it, because I know I'm doing the right thing when I hear that. So it's very encouraging. And I love your voice, by the way.
Thank you. So it might just be one line, or really it's like the whole song, but you already know I'm gonna post it on Facebook. I'm gonna type, a couple of the verses in the title or whatever, and just trying to get it out there. And I had to let you know, like, I got a 17-year-old son, and he, all of a sudden, since he was like 14, he's just really been into like Japan and Japanese and all this and stuff, and he was listening to K-pop. So I'm trying to,
K-pop.
deal.
Whoa.
Yes, listen up. So I'm listening. I'm like, dog, they got a whole lot of influences from us. This sound like some Usher. This sound like, is he trying to be like Lil Jon? Like, what is going on?
Right. Right.
I told my son, I said, it's cool, but they only saying a couple of words in English. How do you know what they saying when they start speaking in Japan? I mean, in Japanese. So I started listening to your music. He's an instant fan. Like, he walking through the house, heaven must be
Wow.
working. Heaven must be working. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Like, he do
yeah,
not
hey, that's
listen
the
to
one.
K-pop no more.
Wow. All
For
praises to
real.
Yahuwah. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So thank you for
And
that.
yeah, of course. Like, like, I mean, to go from K-pop to Yahuwah, Yahusha, Abari, Yasharali,
Yes.
Yahudi music is a big jump, because I mean, K-pop, I mean, I understand like why some people like it, but it's really just a watered down version of the stuff our people been doing for so long, bro. I mean,
You can
Japanese people, I'm
hear
gonna
it.
be real with you, like these Asians and Orientals and stuff, they copy a lot of stuff we do. Now they got drill rappers, Asian drill rappers, and it's, what I'm saying,
Listen,
bro, they
they had
colonized too,
somebody.
bro.
They had somebody playing like Project Pat, and he's a staple in Memphis. We were like, what in the world is really going on? So
Right. We're
no.
so influential, sis. We are so influential, and so that's what I'm saying. When will we understand we are the ones with the power here, not Edom and not Esau? I know they got the political power and all that, but when it comes to influence,
We the
when it
salt of
comes
the
to
earth.
influence,
Yeah.
that's what we have. And that's why we use our gifts on behalf of our Alua, because what we do is what the nations will do, because they're following behind Jacob, whether they know it or not. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the Ashkenazi have used our gifts for wickedness. Because what we do that's wicked, so will also the world do. They will follow after the Negro. And so that's why I'm doing this, and I'm making these albums, and I'm doing these teachings, and we're trying to help kind of steer that narrative away from us, that, we're
Right.
wicked and we're criminals and we're all these things. No, we are
We are
God's
not
people
like,
to Yahweh.
yeah. Thank you. We are not like Sexy Red and Meg the Stallion. None of
No,
that stuff. None of it.
I
For
do not
sure.
claim them. I do not claim them. They done made a covenant with Esau. As far as I'm considered, you are
There you
Esau's puppet. So I ain't claiming you, sis. Not until you come back as a daughter of Zion is what you are. You want to live like a heathen, I'm gonna consider you a heathen. I'm just saying that's what it is.
go. Amen. Leave him out there. Amen. Well,
Facts.
thank you, brother. Yada yada. All the things to the Most High, and thank you for letting me call in.
All praises. I really hope you will. But hey, let me ask you something, Kara. Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't so bad calling in now, was it?
Just a little bit, but no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
All praises. Well, I appreciate you coming on, and you know, and you know, I'm glad that you did. And from what I see in the chat, everybody loves your voice, sis. We all love your accent. So I hope that makes you feel a little bit more comfortable next time, for real. But thank you for calling in. I love you. Thank you for supporting me and just listening to my music, sharing my music. It just means a lot, and I'm so glad that my music has resonated with you in many ways. So all praises to the Most High.
Ahabata, Aki.
Ahabata. Shalom. All praises, man. So, you know, I'm glad she called in. She, like I said, she been rocking with me, following me for a long time and sharing my music on these socials and stuff. So to hear her voice is very soothing. Yeah, it is. You know, and that's why I try to tell people, like, don't be shy, don't be nervous. Like, we are people that come on these assemblies, come on these lives, bro. We are so embracing. You know what I'm saying? And we don't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a different voice. I was talking to my aunt yesterday of why I don't like using auto-tune on my songs and stuff like that. Because it takes, like, if you noticed, when you listen to my rapping, right? And I talked about the emotion in the music, right? When you hear me rap over certain songs, auto-tune drains that emotion from your voice. It drains the life from your voice. And it makes it become artificial. So when you listen to somebody like Tupac, not saying you should, okay, I know it's degenerate. I used to listen to him back in the day, right? Brenda's Got a Baby and stuff like that. You felt the emotion when he made that song, right? But when you listen to the auto-tune rappers of today, there is no emotion in their songs. And that's why their music is bland. Because there's no emotion. Oh, one of the better to say, hey, I was yeah, come in. You know what I'm saying? That's the rapping nowadays. Everybody's rapping the same flow. And what they do is they do like these vocal inflections. Well, they'll start out with just rapping at a low tempo. And speaking Chinese, I'll be selling Chinese, speaking Chinese, I'll be done in the tea, speaking Chinese, I'll be done in the sea, speaking Chinese. Like, that's how they do it. That's rapping now. There is no actual talent. It's just a mess. Even songwriters, I think, are just like not even songwriters, because songwriting is taking a song and building a whole song around that, structuring a song around a simple topic, a singular topic. But now rapping is just about a bunch of random stuff. It's just so weird. Yummy's in the building. Hey, sis, shalom. Oh, you there? Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. She got cut off. Sis, if you want to come back on, I'm going to bring you back on. I don't know what happened. It just like cut you out. I heard you for a second, and then it just like cut out. Migos and Little Yachty. Yeah, that's how they sound, bro. Like, it's so bad. It sounds so bad, bro. I mean, we all have unique voices, right? That there's always one thing about us that's unique. We have similarities, but we have uniqueness. We have 2 eyes. We have 2 ears. We have 2 legs, 2 arms. We have 2 hands. But we all have a look to us, unless you got a twin. We all have a sound. We all have a voice, the way our voice sounds, right? It's just like when you think about if you're watching, like, I don't know, some animated show or something like that, and you're like, I recognize that voice. Or you hear a song, and you're like, I recognize that voice. You may not know what the song is called, but you know the voice on it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like our voices are unique. Every one of them is. And so for me, when I would never use auto-tune, because it's like it takes away from my natural gift. It takes away from my voice. It takes away from what Yahuda gave me specifically, you know what I'm saying, as an instrument, because of whether you believe it or not, your voice itself is an instrument sitting on top of other instruments, which is the beat, which is the instrumental. So yeah, you should take care of your voice. You should value your voice. Some people don't like their voices. Couldn't get it to work. Oh, I wanted to hear you talk. I wanted to, hear you, sis. That's too bad. You have to check your audio settings though. Like when you go to your audio settings, I'm gonna just show you how to do it. So if you go to mic, you want to do your default. Mic default. Okay? And that's normally what it's going to be. If you're on Bluetooth or anything like that, it can interfere with the settings. Hey, Snap, extra, you open the door now. Our Memphis Akatas got to represent. All praises to the Most High. But yeah, so my voice, like for example, like it's unique in itself, and I think most people psychologically hate the sound of their own voice when they hear it on a record or they hear like a recording of their own voice. You ever happen to hear yourself and be like, that's how I sound? I don't sound like that, because you're not used to hearing your voice. And when I first started rapping, bro, I hated the way my voice sounded so much. Like I started my album and I couldn't finish it. And it wasn't because I didn't have songs ready and I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It's because I called my friend. I was like, bro, I cannot finish this album. He's like, why? He's like, I just don't like the sound of my voice. And then he had to show me a bunch of people that are rappers that don't have like, you know what I'm saying, that have like a weird voice, but they made it work for them. Like even Eminem, when he first came out, I did not like the sound of that man's voice. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was so annoying. Nowadays, everybody going to talk like you got something to say, but then it comes out when you lose your legs, it's a bunch of gibberish. They forgot about you. It was annoying because it was all high-pitched. But then as he started to develop as an artist, he started to learn how to use his voice to convey a certain type of feel. And then his voice became more tolerable to me. So, you know, I mean, so when you connect that to the fact that some people don't want to come on here because maybe they feel uncomfortable talking or their voice, or they don't want to hear their voice or whatever, there's a lot of things that factor into that. Melanated by Yahuda says, I love wordplay, so I'm a lyrics chick first. I love bars. If songs have fire bars, I'll rewind it and listen until I get the lyrics down. Right. The only, like, okay, when it comes to somebody that's like a Bari that has bars, is definitely Esau Burgundy. I don't really listen to a lot of Bari artists because I honestly, I just don't like that auto-tune stuff, bro. If a Bari artist stopped using auto-tune and stopped trying to sound like the world, I'd probably listen to more of them. But as far as someone who I think is lyrically nice, is Esau for sure. Esau is like the top of the list for me. Esau, Anavael is cool. I just, you know, some things about him I just don't like as an individual. His music I think is decent. Daraka Bar, I like him, but he don't never say the Messiah's name. He don't never say, you know what I'm saying, the Father's name, and that's weird to me. You know, he'll be all like, Messiah coming back, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, Abba, Abba, Abba. Like he'll say Abba and he'll say Mashiach, he'll say Messiah, but what's the names? What are the names? You feel what I'm saying? What are the names? I need the names, bro. If you're not going to say the names, then like, is it because you don't want to, you know, some people believe in different names, or you believe you could jump back and forth between the names? I don't rock with that, man. That's why I don't collaborate with everybody. Because it's like, y'all are not, I don't know, maybe y'all want to get in certain circles. Y'all want to be received by certain people. But I don't know. I don't rock with everybody. Who am I talking about? There's some they are Hebrew artists, Abari artists that are kind of known. Hezekiah, same thing. I'll never him say the true names. I just hear him say Messiah. I say Abba, because he kind of got like that grit to his voice. Messiah, Abba. Like I hear that, but it's like, who are you talking about? Who is Mashiach? Listen, when it comes to Yahuwah and Yahusha, okay? Now you might believe it's Yahweh or whatever, you know, this and that and that and this, whatever. I need to know who the heck you were, who you believe in. Because I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Let's have a real conversation. A lot of these Hebrew artists are extremely deceived about a lot of things. And a lot of these Hebrew artists are in camps. Thank you. Hezekiah, Shadiawar. And don't get me wrong, they make good music, bro. They make good music. I like we cannot deny the abilities of Yahuda. We can't. You cannot. I cannot. Whether they're in the world or whether they're in the truth, bro, we cannot deny how talented we are. So they make good music. I'm not ever taking that away from them. But a lot of them are in camps. That's why they still say Christ. That's why some of them say Ahia. That's why some of them don't think you really need to put an emphasis on the names. Yeah, Christ, I'm just not with that, gang. I'm not with that pagan stuff. I'm not with JC. And I think that's what makes me separate from a lot of other people as well, is because I'm just not willing to compromise on the names. I'm not, dude. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ is pagan. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Anavael, same thing. Hezekiah, I don't like it. If you're really a Bari and you're really Hebrew, I'm just saying, like, the only one of the artists I know that doesn't say, I mean, at least I hope he'll never do it, is Lorvins. Lorvin says Yahuwah. Lorvin says Yahusha. I mean, I've heard him say other names here and there, but for the most part, some of his biggest songs say Yahuwah. I mean, one of his biggest songs is Yahuwah Sabaoth. Yahuwah Sabaoth. One of my favorite songs. You know what I'm saying? So I respect, but here's the thing. Me, as a Abari Yahudi artist, I am going to not be accepted in certain circles because I will not say JC, God, and all of that. But like I said, bro, I ain't got no problem not being accepted by people because I stand on what I stand on. I haven't had difficulty getting those names out of my... That's what I'm saying, sis. Like, give me a 1. If you have ever heard me, since you've been watching me, whether you've been there from the day one or whether you just kind of been watching me, give me a 1 if you have ever heard me stumble and ever say the name G-O-D or L-O-R-D. Give me a 2 if you haven't. Give me a 1 if you've ever heard me stumble or accidentally say G-O-D or L-O-R-D. Give me a 2 if you haven't. That name is out of my mouth. It's out of my system. I don't call on it. I don't trip over that. I don't believe in it. I don't want it. And people who still say them pagan names, I'm going to be real with you. You are not really in the truth. You are not really in the truth. You're not. I'm sorry. I'm not saying you don't know certain things, but you're still under the deception of Satan for real. If you in a camp, you're still under the deception of Satan for real. I'm just being honest. Right. I don't say it. Now, sometimes I might mention it because I'm like, okay, well, Lord is Baal. And or sometimes I'll just spell out the L-O-R-D or G-O-D. But I never refer to the Father as that. And to people who don't know the names, I'm going to just say the Most High, the Heavenly Father. I'm going to just say the Hebrew Messiah, the Son of the Most High. They don't know who I'm talking about. I ain't got to say Jesus. You actually ain't got to say no Jesus. I ain't got to say none of that. Bro, I want to show y'all this. People say the names don't matter. Let me show y'all something, bro. I ain't got to say no dang Jesus. Okay? I'm good. I'll pass. So when people tell me Abari doesn't matter and Abari names don't matter, let me show y'all this, bro. This is profound. I discovered this yesterday. Let me share my screen. Look at this. Share screen. Let me show y'all this. This is actually probably going to blow your mind. So when people tell you the names don't matter, remind them of this. So look, let me scroll in a little bit more. Okay. Probably too close. Okay. So I said, this is profound. There is a hidden message about Yahusha in the names of Adam or Adam's descendants from Shaph or Seth to Noah when you break down each name in Abari. Names have so much importance in Abari. Scroll down to see the hidden message. Yahuwah is amazing. All praises to the Most High Yahuwah. So you have Adam, okay, Aleph, Daleth, Mom, which means man, represents humanity or mankind. Then you have Shaph, Sheen, and the Thou. Okay, so the Thou makes the TH sound, so it'd be Shaph or Seth in the English. It means appointed. Then you have Anush, who is a descendant of Seth, which means mortal. Ayin, or not Ayin, Aleph, Nun, Ua, and Sheen. Anush. Then you have Kenan, not Canaan, but Kenan, okay, which means sorrow. Then you have Mahalal, which means the blessed Alua or blessed Alua. Then you have Jared, Yarad, Yad, Rash, Daleth. Then you have Kanuk, Kat, Nun, Ua, Kaf. Okay, that means teacher, and Yarad means he descended. Then you have Mathushalak. Now in English they have it as Methuselah. Okay, that means his death shall bring. Then you have Lamak, Lamad, Mom, Kaf, despair. Then you have Nak or Nua, which means rest or comfort. So what's the message? A man, Adam, has appointed mortal sorrow, so the blessed Alua, Yahuwah, descended a teacher, Yahusha, and his death shall bring the despairing to rest and comfort. And you can connect that to Matthew 11:28. Come unto me, all ye that are labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. You can't tell me the Abari names don't matter. Okay? Man appointed, mortal sorrow. The blessed Alua, he descended a teacher, and his death shall bring the despaired rest and comfort. Wow. It's talking about Yahusha. Bro, you can't tell me this language is not one of the most important things when it comes to understanding Yahuwah, Yahusha. So don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, people get mad because I stand on the names. Homie, I'm going to stand on the names. Stand on the names. Hey, stand on the names. I'm going to stand on the names. Yeah, stand on the names. Hey, stand on the names. Hey, I ain't going back, bro. Maybe you think I'm too overzealous. Maybe you think that I just look too deep into stuff, but I mean, bro, how can I not? I mean, I love the truth, so I'll continue to seek more truth. I got fussed at for saying Yahshua instead of it. That's another thing. If you know somebody that, and you know, I get it. Some people still say Israel because they think that, you know, people not gonna know what they talk about if they say Yahshua, right? But I understand some people still say Israel, right? Some people I watch to this very day, like even Truth Unedited sometimes says Israel, sometimes he says Yahshua. I don't believe in calling ourselves Israel because it's pagan, period. I don't know any other way to say that. It is pagan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you ain't going to say Jesus, then why are you saying Israel? You still calling on deities of the heathens. Exodus 23:13, he said not to call on them. I mean, I make a you know, like an understanding. Sometimes I might say Yahshua or Yahudim. And I be like, are so-called Israelites. Look at this. Israel is a compound word originated from Isis, Ra, and El. Okay? These are all deities of the heathens. And Yahuwah said that the deities of the heathens are nothing but idols. So it is pagan. And I got Negroes really telling me that, you know what I'm saying, this is not true. Nigga, what do you mean it's not true? Negro, this is verified, boy. This is all the way verified. Look, so this is another post I did right here. Isis Ra'el, right? And this dude said, shout out to Aki right here, Yahuda Ban Yasharal. He said, that's why we need to start calling ourselves Israelite. Facts. See, so, you know, a lot of people that rock with me, they get why I be saying the things I say. You know what I'm saying? But some people just don't want to hear it because they in these camps, cuz. And like I said, bro, you know what I'm saying? I understand some Negroes from these camps follow me, bro, and I ain't got no problem with that. But stop acting like, you know what I'm saying? You like your camps ain't lying to you about a lot of stuff. And then this dude said, oh, do you? So where did you get Ua from instead of Yatada? Therefore, UVW are in connection with the European people, Ashkenazim, in the evolution of alphabet Yahaya. Okay, so he one of them individuals that believe the Most High name is Ahaya, even though that's just a title and it's only mentioned one time in Scripture, and there's no example of that in the Dead Sea Scrolls. I'm just saying, it's just goofy. This dude right here says, incorrect. Would you care to elaborate and support your claim? I'll wait. Shalom. Okay, so this is denialism, but he's a white man. Okay, and guess what he supported? You see that? Okay, so are you shocked? Are you shocked? I say, hey, I smell some red soup. He said incorrect, and I'm supposed to listen to the white man. I'm just saying, man. I mean, like, I see what's in your background, and you're telling me I'm incorrect, and I need to show evidence to support that. Okay, again. All right, whatever. So some people really honestly don't really want the truth. They believe what they want to believe, and, you know, it's right here in your face. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't deny that these are real deities that are worshipped by heathens. And then it even references the Star of David, and that's a pagan symbol. And you still in denial. That's crazy, bro. Let's see. There's no such thing as the Star of David, right? Obviously. I'm trying to see if I can find that camp Negro that said it's wrong. Right. Amen. Ra. That's why I don't say amen. I say Aman. A-M-A-N. Aman. Not amen. Amen. Ra is a deity. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this stuff is just like total paganism right in your face for real. I'm trying to see if I can find this comment. He said not facts. This dude right here. Let's see why. Why you say you call yourself Yasharal, so how's it not fact? Why? I said not facts, LOL, okay. Then he said this is a lot of fact. There's a lot of facts in your post, but the one about the name of Israel being pagan from Isis Ra'el isn't true. And I said, but you respond to foolery, get it together. Somebody said I respond to foolery. I don't respond to foolery. I'm just saying how you say it's not facts when the proof is right there in your face. So I think some people just want to hold to the lie. And again, when you know Obari, you know there was no E, you know there was no I. So automatically you got to throw it out. What does Israel translate to? Let's look it up in the Hebrew Concordance. Let's just look it up. Hold on. Now, I know what it means in Obari, but let's look at what the Hebrew Concordance says about it, because it's not going to tell you the full truth. But we could just look at it, you know, no big deal. Okay, let's look at this. Yasharal. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, so let's look at this real quick, y'all. Let me share my screen. So this is the word so-called Israel, right? This is it right here. Yad, Shin, Rosh, Aleph, Lamad. Now, if you look, let's look at the Strong's Concordance for it. And it says, God strives. Homie, what? So it doesn't even tell you what it actually means, and it doesn't tell you what it translates to. And this is my problem with this garbage, trash, heathen Hebrew. All right? Because it doesn't really, you know what I'm saying, give you meanings of words. Now, let me tell you what it means for those who don't know. First of all, it doesn't mean strive, okay? The root word of this word is, you got the first three letters, which is Yod, Shin, Rosh, which is Yashar. Yashar, just like the book of Yashar or Jasher, means upright, okay? Jacob was an upright man to Alua. That's why Alua kept blessing him when he was with, what's his name? Laban, okay? So the first two letters or the first three letters are Yashar, which means upright. And then you have the Aleph and the Lamad, which is short for Alua. So Yasharah means upright of Alua. But they're telling you it means God strives. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now, let me show y'all the proof. If you go here, let's just type in upright, and you can see that the word is Yashar. Right here. Boom. Look at that. Yad, Shin, Rosh, Yashar. They have it as Yosher. Like I said, these vowel points, you see that vowel point right there? That throws off some stuff. It should be Yashar, okay? And it means uprightness, straightness, uprightness, okay? Which is the root word of the name Yasharal, Yashar, uprightness, straight, upright, smooth, okay? Now, Israel, the word Israel or the name Israel or whatever you want to call it does not tie to uprightness because it's tied to paganism. It's tied to a lie. It's tied to a fake people. It's tied to Amalek. So you can't really, you know what I'm saying, lump it in with that. I can tell he's an actor. He's so good at doing different voices. Well, for real? Yeah, I know. I'll be doing all types of voices, man, you know. And sometimes I just be like doing it just for the heck of it, but people really be believing in somebody else. It's crazy. The wilderness going to be a powerful thing. Just want to be worthy to see them gold gates. Facts. All right, bro. Well, y'all, I guess we will cut it short. That dude you were talking about on the other took this post from your page and posted it. He does that all the time. And what he does is like he X's out my name because you know usually since I put like my name on my posts and he does that all the time. It's like you copy everything I do, like because you're not original, and now you think you're gonna be able to turn the world against me, which is just goofy stuff. But yeah. He does that all the time, bro. He'll steal my post. That's why I put my name on stuff, but sometimes people crop stuff out to hide that I created or I made it, and that's what they do. And honestly, I blocked the dude, but he still seems to be having one of his agents watching me, or he probably has some other posts watching everything I say. Even though some of my posts don't even be about him, he got such a guilty conscience, he feel like he need to speak on things that ain't got nothing to do with him. He a weirdo. Melanated by Yahuda, send me what you're talking about, whatever he posted or took down or whatever. I'm just curious to see what it is. I wish we could all meet up at once. I'm on the younger side than most of you, but I need big sisters and brothers to talk to. I'm the oldest sibling on both sides of my family. Yeah, sis, that's why we have the Discord. I mean, I know it's like different than actually like meeting someone in person, and if that's what you're longing for, you know, I do understand. But I don't know if you know, but you know, you can direct message people on Discord. You can reach out to them. You can message them, call them. If you need like a big sister kind of thing, you know, I would encourage you to reach out to Aquila, Melanated by Yahuda, Kiera, Yummy. You know, a lot of our beloved sisters of Yahuwah Yahusha that you can reach out to if you just need some sisterly people to talk to. Also, Yahudi Blue. And I don't think she's here today. Have any of y'all talked to Yahudi Blue? I haven't seen her today at all. I don't think she was on the last teaching either. That's interesting. We stand on business about Alua when it comes to watching or subscribe to a ministry. If they don't proclaim it, I don't engage. Right. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like these rappers and stuff, they don't want to say the names or scared to say the names, or you want to camp. I'm just not rocking with it. She in Discord. Yeah. I believe she is. He has 2 pages. Okay. I need you to let me know what the other page is, because I'm gonna block him from that one too. I need to block that other one. He a weirdo, dude. Like, you got 2 pages and you over here watching everything I say so he can pay attention. And I know what he's doing is paying attention to what I'm talking about so he can make another video, because he said he was going to do it anyway. So, it's weird. She was in Discord today. Okay. All right. I'm going to reach out to her because, she's normally here on these lives. I had talked to her husband, a few weeks ago, and she said that they both watch me. So it was just weird because I'm used to always seeing her. She's pretty active in the chat. All right, y'all. Well, I think I'm going to hop off of here. But thank you to everybody that came to the live, hung out with us. I'm glad y'all liked the album. I'm working on the next one. I don't know. I don't actually have like a date for it, but I hope to have it out very, 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 very soon. What song should I close it out with, y'all? I'm going to do Never Be the Same. I haven't played this one in a while. I'm going to close it out with Never Be the Same. Yahuda Blue, hey, sis. I was like, where is she? Okay, I'm glad she's here. I'm glad you're here, sis. I was like, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Hey. But you're here. I'm glad you're here, sis. All praises to the Most High. You be blessed as well, too. Yahuwah Baruch. You as well, sis. Yexer, I'm sorry I was late. My son was up till 4 a.m. Oh, no, you good, Ak. I mean, I totally understand. Dear Abba? Okay, we'll do that one then. I haven't done that one in a while, honestly. We'll do that one for sure. Dear Abba. That's a good one, sis. I haven't done that one in so long. Where is it? Let's see. I know I got it here. Probably have to load it up. Let's see. All right, yeah, we'll do Dear Abba or Letter to Abba, and we'll close it out with that. Let me just load it up here. Give me a second. Letter to Abba. Yeah, that song I think it's almost kind of reminds me of like some of my more intimate songs, when it comes to Yahuwah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like my love for the Most High. Okay, let's see here. That's going to be Perpetually Esteemed. Okay. All right, I'm loaded up right now. Much love. I have enjoyed. Ahab Akkad. One love to you, beloved sister. Virtuous woman. Love you too, sis. Sunset. I would do Sunset because we just like did that whole album. I want to do a different song. So I'm going to do Dear Abba. That's my song, Dear Abba. For those who haven't heard it, it's a great song. I'm here for sis. If you was closer, you'd be a great nanny. It gets tough around here. Soon we shall meet. How much longer? Facts, man. Honestly, man, it's not just so much that I'm excited to be amongst the Most High, but all of our people, man. You know what I'm saying? All this time we've been chatting online and, talking to one another. But it's such a blessing that we all will be able to come together. We're going to have such a good time, bro. I can't wait to be around some of y'all. We're going to be laughing, joking. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be just such a vibe for real, man. I can't even imagine how amazing it's going to be for real. All right, y'all. So this is my song. I'm going to close it out with Letter to Abba or Dear Abba. And somebody asked me about, am I streaming on Shabbat? I'm not sure right now. I'll still be coming on live and all of that, but it's just, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make a promise and then I don't show up and then y'all like, what happened? Are you okay? I will keep you guys updated on that. And we we actually have a feast day coming up very, very soon next month in the Gregorian year, this Gregorian year of the pagan month of September. There's going to be a feast day, which is Yom Teruah as well as Yom Kippur. So I will be probably preparing you guys for that. All right, this is my song, Letter to Abba. Thank you guys so much again for joining. Please hit the like button on the way out. I love you all. All praises to the Most High forever and his beloved son, Yahushua HaMashiach. Shalom.
Hey, Yexer.
Wrote this letter to Yahuda, it's entitled Dear Abba. Heard the cries of your people and you rain down mana. And your love knows no bounds, and Abba read is called a Haba. Creator of all things, Yahuda is my Abba. Sometimes I feel unworthy cause I'm really far from perfect. To serve you is my purpose and Yahushua made it worth it. Salvation through your son, no price and no purchase. You called us your people, we was taught that we was worthless. Yahuda is eternal, holy one of Yasharel. Yahuda Eloheinu, all them demons you repel. When I'm grieving, you relieve me, it is with me that you dwell. And your Melachim camp around me, you love me when I fail. Sometimes I make mistakes, I reverse and hit the brakes. But through faith, I see grace, and one day I'll see your face. Yahushua gave us life when he stood all in our place. Righteous king named Yahushua, he is worthy of my praise. Yahuda and Yahushua, yeah, I say aloud their names. Their names are perpetual and no, they can't be changed. And we grow closer every day, we'll never be estranged. If you listen to this song, then let me hear you say, yeah, I am not alone. I am not alone. I'm walking in your ways, I'm not walking in my own. I can feel your spirit cause you make your presence known. At the sound of the trumpet, one day we all go home. Yeah, I am not alone. I am not alone. I'm walking in your ways, I'm not walking in my own. I can feel your spirit cause you make your presence known. At the sound of the trumpet, one day we all go home. Yeah. Wrote this letter to Yahuda, it's entitled Dear Abba. Heard the cries of your people and you rain down mana. And your love knows no bounds, and Abba read it's called a Haba. Creator of all things, Yahuda is my Abba. Wrote this letter to Yahuda, it's entitled Dear Abba. Heard the cries of your people and you rain down mana. And your love knows no bounds, and Abba read it's called a Haba. Creator of all things, Yahuda is my Abba.